Alright guys, the all-time classic, the original Dune by Frank Herbert. And I had to say, the first time I read this didn't really stick with me. It was quite a challenge, but I loved it by the end. And years went by, that was in my teens, and years went by, and then I reread it in a couple of years ago, just a couple of years ago. So it must have been like 20 years between them. And it just hit me so hard because I remembered some things, but I didn't remember them being so good. That comes with age, maybe. And I had also seen the movies, so I had some things that visually helped me, and I'm a very visual person. And for some reason, the reread even made it better. This is one of few books in my library that I will give a 10 out of 10 without hesitating. This is a masterpiece and an epic book for a reason. It's famous for a reason. It is fantastically written. He uses a lot of POVs, and the book itself just feels like a flawless masterpiece, timeless, like it's always existed in a creative realm. It's just so well done. He never, in my opinion, managed to replicate this level of excellence, but I'm really happy. If this is the only thing we got from Frank Herbert, I will still be very happy because Dune is incredible. And I just love the POV structure, how he tells the stories, the world building, the way chapters begin with some kind of quote or excerpt from some writing. It just makes the world just feels alive. And there are so many themes here to think about. My favorite one is actually not to be skeptical of people in power. My favorite themes of Dune are actually totally different from my perspective. Maybe I'll do a video on that in the future, but there's so much that can speak to people in so many ways, and you can see this is a used copy, definitely. I think this copy is from 2005, so this is 20 years old today. Incredible, and that's probably when I bought it. So I can't say enough good things. If I'm gonna give some minuses, there are some desert walking scenes that drag on pretty long, even now when I reread it. But all in all, everything builds up in a perfect way, and the POVs, especially the first section of the book, where you get different POVs of the situation, so to say, before things change, so to say. That's just impressive and hits so hard still today. So this still holds up. If you haven't read the first Dune, you gotta do it. Drop a like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more. Take care.